All right, you guys, I am back. So I just showed you 5 double streets. I'm going to show you how we play 9 streets now and a different progression, all right? And we'll be playing at the $5 level. And I'm going to use, in the dozens, you see how there's 4 streets in a dozen? I'm going to use the first 3 streets, then leave it blank. 1, 2, 3. Leave that blank. 1, 2, 3. Those are going to be my 9 streets for a total of $45. We're going for 12 minutes. See how this one compares to the other one, and you can see the different types of progression. All right, so here we go. Let me start the timer here. Timer is started. Spin one. Yeah, so tell me what you thought about it. How many numbers do you like playing with normally? Do you like playing with 18, 10, 12? Leave that in the comments. So we got a win right there. Up 15. We're going to rebet. And we're just going to stay in those, nothing fancy, okay? You can move them around however you want. I kind of like to play those. Those are good sections for me. Another $15 win. We're up $30. Rebet and spin, and only $45. Now this one we're betting 45 and we won 15. Last one we bet 50 and we won 10. The reason why we're winning more betting less is because we have less coverage, right? Less coverage, so you get paid a little bit more, but you don't win as often either, right? Normally. Check this out. We're up 60 bucks, looking good. Already won more than our bet. That's a good start, right? Betting 45 and you're up 60. It's a good start. Up $75. Gonna rebet. This will get tested though. Remember, we're betting 9 streets, which is 9 times 3 is 27, right? And there's 38 numbers. So we have 11 ways to lose. We're up $90 already. Yep, 11 ways to lose, 27 ways to win. Not quite a 3-to-1 ratio. That's why you win 3-to-1. That's how the house has the edge. Okay, now here's our first loss. Now you get to see what we do, right? So we have 45 out there. First time you're going to double, okay? Now we go to 90, and then from here we try and get 1 win and then back to base. 1 win, back to base. And we got it. So we got our $30. Remember, we bet 45, okay? So we're gonna rebet, go back down to 45, because if we get this in 2 wins, we're got our money back, right? So that's okay, and we're at base. We're trying to stay as low to base as possible. Another win. So you'll see we're at the $90 that we started with when we got the whacked. We got whacked, right? For 45. There's 9. I think that is a winner. Yep, because we got the first 3. So we're up to 105. Very bet. Only betting $45. Most we had to bet so far is 90, and we will get tested. We will. This one recovers okay. You gotta believe in it. Let's see, we're at 120, which is good. Rebet. Now, I like these systems that cover more than 20 numbers because I feel like you can recover faster, all right? And this is one of those systems that Sandy and I will be playing, and you'll be able to see us playing it live exactly the way it is right here. Now, keep note, we lost that $45 and we got 75 here. We want to get that 45 back, so here's what we do. Rebet, double for 1 time, try and get 1 hit, right? You hear it all the time, just 1 time, 1 time. And we got it. That's good. So see, we won 30. Now, when we decrease our bets by 45, we can only win 15, right? We're at 105 again, and we're gonna spin. So we're a little over 4 minutes into it, and we're up 100 bucks. That's pretty darn good, people. And we're not betting crazy amount either, right? Up $120 and a rebet. And I just tell you, I like these sections. And every now and then, like I'll take this one and I'll move it over here because sometimes these are hot too. So I try and follow hot numbers. Some people are like, like I have a good buddy, Brent from AOB, all on black. Awesome, awesome roulette YouTuber. He teaches a bunch of stuff. Phenomenal with roulette. Okay, phenomenal. And we're going to rebet. He doesn't really believe in trends and stuff like that. The number's going to come up mathematical, okay? So, and I can totally understand that he's a stats guy, and that's why his betting systems work. At 150, we're going to rebet. We're about halfway done, up $150. And this is one of Brent's favorite systems too. Except his progression is a little bit, well, it's a lot more aggressive. It's a lot more. Okay, so remember we're at 10, we're at 105, and we're going to try and make back this $45. Remember, I'm going slower here so that you can see, all right? So I'm going to double this up. Remember this $90 bet, when you bet 9 streets, you basically win 3 of them, okay? So we basically have $30 here. That's what we will win, okay? So whenever you're betting, keep that in mind. Hey, how much do I need to win back? That's how much you got to bet. And we won that. See, we won $30. So now I'm going to rebet. I'm going to regress back to $45. Okay, let's take a look here. Now we're at 135. And if we win this one, we win $15 back. And we won 15 and 30. We won our $45 back. We did not. Okay, so we're going to rebet, double it up again. But notice we're still up and we're keeping our progressions down, okay? We're not out of control crazy. Oh, here comes the losses. All right. Now we're back to even. So I'm going to rebet and I'm going to double this one up. Whoops. Sorry about that. That one went off right there. Right? Yeah, that one went off right there. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to spin $90 level. Remember, we're the favorite, so I'm still leaving it at the $90 level. You could reset. I think we're favorite. I'm going to go with it. And we won. All right. So now we're up still after all that, right? I'm going to rebet. Go back down to the $45 level. And we're going to spin right there. So we kind of had to start over. Up a little bit. But notice we stayed in the safe zone. We are still up. 115. We're up $45. Gonna rebet because we're not playing aggressive. If we would have played aggressive and went up even higher, we would have won that right there. We're trying to be safe so we don't get 2 or 3 whacks in a row. All right. Back to base, back to even. We're going to rebet, double that up because we just lost. Gonna try and get our hit right here for $30 and then reset. And we got it. So I'm going to go back to the $45 level. Now we're not winning a ton right here. So you could always adjust this. You could always double or triple martingale. I'm just trying to play it safe. Keep my bets as low as possible. And then when you get on those streaks of winning 15 and 15 and 15, you'll see we're up $45. So if you play this for 12 minutes and you're up over $100, I think that's good. I think that's a good day. Let's see if we can get there. Nice. Up $60. Gonna rebet and spin. We have 3 minutes left. Looked like the other system was doing a little better, huh? Lost that one. We're down to 15, so we're gonna rebet, double that up, and spin. So remember, you're pretty much like a 3-to-1 favor here, right? So you should be able to get at least 2 hits. So like if you left that out there trying to win another $30, We could do it. Let's do it. We'll leave it out there. The original is you get one hit and you reset. So you don't get whacked like that, right? All right. Now we're down, right? So you got to rebet, double that up, get a hit, and then we'll take a look where we are from there. And of course, we missed another one. See what happens when you bet too high. Look at that. Now we got to rebet. Got to double that one up and see how many hits we can get from there. Got to do some catching up. And it should be a W. Yep. So we won 120. If we leave it out there again to win 120, we'll be a winner. We'll be back on the positive side. And then you can decide, hey, am I going to be aggressive or am I going to leave that out there? That's one of my favorite numbers. So look, up $15. So let's go reset back down to 180 at least. Let's try and get one hit here and then go back down to 90. Anytime you wanted to, you could reset back to base, right? Depends how cautious you want to be. So we won $60. We're going to rebet, take this back. It was at 180. We're taking it back to 90. We win a third of what we bet. So we bet 90, we win 30. See, we won 30. Now we're up over 105, right? Not bad, not bad. So we're going to go back down to our $45 bet because we were at 90. Now we've got $5 bet on all of them, on all 9 numbers. And we hit 8. Another 15. Look, we're at 120. And we never got too crazy, right? Never got too crazy. You saw that one time, though, when I left it out there and then had to double it. That was starting to get up there. Okay, there's a $45 loss. So we're going to rebet, double that. Hopefully we get that $45 loss back in 2 spins. Let's see. There's a win. Nice. We're at 105. We're going to rebet, take that back down to, whoops, sorry. And we're still going to do this next bet. We're still doing this next bet. We're going to go back down to 45. Let me start that timer. Stop that. All right, here's our last spin because we were setting up for it anyways. Let me get there here. And see how we finished up. Got it. So we finished up at $120 in 12 minutes. All right. Both those strategies are pretty solid. Which one would you use? All right. We'll be playing live on a single zero. Right now, you saw me play on a double zero roulette. All right, everybody. Cruising and craps. Like, subscribe, share, follow us, people. Thank you, everybody.